Hi. My D&D games have been converting over to another game called Legend of the Mist. And in this video, I want to talk about the character creation side and why I think that was a good decision. So, I'm assuming that you're familiar with 5e, right? And this is a 5e character sheet. But looking at this character sheet, we don't get any idea of like who this character is. Um, we have a name at least, but we can quickly see, okay, Gabriel Shawn, he is a reborn 5th level wizard. And to get more specific, his subclass is Artist Scrapes. So, and I don't really feel like I'm really seeing his story very immediately when I come to this character sheet. Obviously, this is the D&D Beyond character sheet, and I think it's better than the pen and paper one because, especially for this section here, how everything is organized into tabs and you could like roll dice. No, I'm getting distracted. But looking at this character sheet, it's mostly just math. And a lot of the things here just aren't important to telling Gabriel Shawn's story. Like, hey, he's not athletic. Why does athleticism show up on his sheet if it's a skill that he's likely never going to roll? Like there's a lot of realist. He's not. I'm never rolling medicine. I'm never rolling nature of him. I'm never rolling. Um, you know. So why is he taking a space? And again, he has a +3 to intelligence, but it's like that only the value of +3 to intelligence only makes sense to you if you're already in the know of, okay, that's a +3 out of 5, no? Like at a glance that doesn't really tell a story, I don't think. And I think that's a big part of my issue. Not issue. Well, that's a big part of why I am falling out of love with this system. And when I'm choosing spells, I'm kind of just I'm trying my best to pick spells and I think match my vision for this character. But for most of the spells I pick, um, it's just to fill in the slot because my class gives me that number of spells. You know, I don't really feel like this magic is an expression of who Gabriel Shawn is. So let's get over to Gabriel Shawn as represented in Legend in the Mist. Here we are. Oh, I failed to tell you a bit of Gabriel Shawn's like background. Um, Gabriel Shawn is a failed attempt at a person casting the clone spell. So they were attempting to like put their soul into a new body after they died. However, um, some information was lost in transit. So this new animated body doesn't have the person's personality, their bonds, but they do carry the person's goals. So he's kind of like a strange revenant that's going off to like, you know, get vengeance for this person that was killed. So let's get into his themes. In Legend of the Mist, your character is broken down into 4 themes that are meant to signal the important aspects of who the character is. Reborn because of that story of being a reanimated person. He's arcane mage because he studies that style of magic. He has this special spell book that has a consciousness imbued into it, and he was born in a place called Padua. So, and you know, being born in a place called Padua gives him knowledge of the kingdom and the technology of the kingdom. And I'm actually hoping that you are familiar with Legend of Mist as you're watching this. Just in case you aren't, um, these are power tags, the 3 first things here. And when you make a roll, you count the power tags that are relevant and then add it to the roll. So let's say that I was going to cast a spell. I might add Arcane Mage and spell casting for 2d6 plus 2, and I'd roll that to see if I succeed or fail at casting that spell. So yeah, I just love how we can just build out stories of characters. I can show you another character just so you can see how the different kinds of stories you could tell in this system. Um, so let me import my other character. Um, this character isn't too different from the pre-gens that come with like the free kickstart. So yeah, this is, look at this guy. He's an inspiring hero, right? Part of what will make this guy better is the fact that he musters up courage and he seeks justice. He's athletic. He's strong. He has stamina. He has martial training. He's good with weapons, and he practices footwork to that's good for dodging, maybe engaging. He's a vigilant watchman. You look at this, and um, I feel like this character sheet is a lot more evocative of getting to know who a character is, because it's not just a +5 to wisdom. It's, hey, this person was once a watchman and they're vigilant. And I forgot to mention this before in case you aren't used to Legend of Mist. These more like red tags, these are your weaknesses. So you don't create weaknesses by having a dump stat. Your weaknesses are actually narrative. So Geralt Ironwood, he feels burdened with the responsibility of being a hero, being someone worthy, you know? Um, Even if he's shrugging off pain now, he's gonna feel that pain later. And he can be quite rash. And these are all things that when they come up, they will make him less likely to succeed. It's not just, oh, I have a -2 in wisdom, so I roll less good. It's, no, I am afraid of cramped spaces, so I'm not focusing well, and I have a -1 on this roll now. Like, this system gets you into the mode of thinking about what's happening in the scene rather than just math and game mechanics. And that's why I'm really excited to move into this game a lot more. So yeah, thank you for your time.